and then he opposed Ronald Reagan. He was wrong 3 times. So what is the pathology of intellectuals that, I mean, one condensation, an unfair, crude condensation, but it sort of gets at a point of this book might be simply, the fancier your education, the more likely you are to be wrong.
Well, the more I would say there's something to that, because the more likely you are to spout off about things you don't know anything about. The problem is that all of us have a narrow range within which we may be great, but a few steps outside that range, and we're totally lost. Bobby Fischer didn't go around commenting, on theories of evolution and stuff like that. He was happy to play chess, but intellectuals, someone who's a linguist like Noam Chomsky, he didn't stick to linguistics. If he stuck to linguistics, most people would never have heard of him.
So somehow or other, a fancy education seems to give people the feeling that they have been given, the diploma gives them permission to spout off about world affairs, politics, economics, when all they know is linguistics. Or Arthur Schlesinger Jr.'s case, he knows a lot about the administration of Andrew Jackson,
yes.
150 years before. Why? What is it about having a fancy diploma that gives people the right to waffle on?
It's not only the diploma, it's all just the general reputation of being an intellectual. And you don't have to go that far away. I mean, a couple of years ago, there was a mountain lion killed here in Palo Alto. And all kinds of insane things were said by people at Stanford and whatnot about how terrible it was to kill this mountain lion. He was up in a tree near where the school was
about to let out.
School was about to let out.
I remember that. The cops had been watching it all day. It was in a tree in a neighborhood, and when the school was about to let out, they thought, we have no choice.
People who may have been, they may have been the world's authorities on existentialism or Mayan culture or whatever. They know nothing about mountain lions, and the cops have had to deal with this before. And they do know something about mountain lions.